You know B.B. Kavanaugh? Now tell me, you know where I can find him?
They were the stars who lit up the silver screen, the legends who defined an era. But time spares no one. Some names fade, while others remain eternal. What happened to the icons of Hollywood's golden age? Who is still with us, defying time itself? Stay with us as we uncover the incredible stories of these living legends. Before we begin, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more stories from Hollywood's past. Now let's dive into the lives of these legendary stars before it's too late. Angie Dickinson. Born September 30th, 1931, Angie Dickinson began her journey in the small town of Culm, North Dakota. Her stunning beauty caught Hollywood's attention, leading to her big break in 1959's Rio Bravo with John Wayne. The 1960s brought even more fame when she starred as the fearless Sergeant Pepper Anderson in the groundbreaking TV show Police Woman. This role made history. Angie became the first woman to lead a successful TV drama. Behind the glamour, Angie faced personal struggles, including a difficult marriage to composer Burt Bacharach and raising a daughter with serious health problems. Despite these challenges, she continued working into her 70s. Now 93, Angie Dickinson remains a symbol of strength and beauty from Hollywood's golden era. Her legacy forever capturing the spirit of a woman who broke barriers.
And I'll tell you, with this money I can get away from you.
Anne Blythe, born August 16, 1928, in Mount Kisco, New York, Anne Blythe faced tragedy early when her father abandoned the family and her mother died when Anne was just 13. But destiny had plans. At only 5 years old, Anne began her radio career, then conquered Broadway by age 12. Hollywood soon called. Her big break came in 1945 when she played Veda, the cruel daughter in Mildred Pierce, earning an Oscar nomination at just 17. Disaster struck when a sledding accident broke her back, but Anne fought back bravely. She stunned audiences with her beautiful singing voice in films like The Great Caruso. Behind the scenes, Anne found rare Hollywood happiness in her 54-year marriage to Dr. James McNulty. Now 96, this devout Catholic mother of 5 remains one of the last surviving stars from Hollywood's golden age. Cleo Laine, born October 28, 1927, in London's tough East End, Cleo Laine began life as Clementina Campbell, daughter of a Jamaican father and English mother. Her childhood during the frightening London Blitz shaped her courage. At 24, a chance audition with bandleader John Dankworth changed everything. Their partnership grew from professional to personal when they married in 1958. Cleo's incredible 4-octave voice stunned the world, letting her cross between jazz, classical, and pop music like no one else. In 1979, she made history as the first British woman nominated for Grammy Awards in 3 different categories. The Queen recognized her talent with a damehood in 1997. Through personal tragedy, including her husband's death in 2010, Dame Cleo pushed forward. Now 97, she remains a living legend whose voice could break glass ceilings and hearts at the same time. Bob Newhart, born September 5, 1929 in Oak Park, Illinois, Bob Newhart started as an accountant with a secret talent for comedy. His big break came in 1960 when his comedy album, The Button-Down Mind of Bob Newhart, did something shocking. It topped the charts, beating Elvis Presley. Even more amazing, it won him a Grammy for Album of the Year. His deadpan delivery and famous telephone conversations made audiences fall in love with his gentle humor. Television brought even greater fame with The Bob Newhart Show in the 1970s and Newhart in the 1980s. Behind the laughs, Bob found lasting happiness in his 56-year marriage to Ginny. His unexpected late career revival came with Emmy-winning appearances on The Big Bang Theory. Now 95, this comedy legend proved nice guys don't finish last. They become beloved icons. Clint Eastwood. Born May 31, 1930 in San Francisco, Clint Eastwood's journey began with odd jobs and military service before a lucky studio visit changed everything. His big break came on TV's Rawhide, but it was the mysterious Man with No Name in Sergio Leone's spaghetti westerns that made him a star. The tough-talking Dirty Harry character cemented his fame in the 1970s. Behind the action, Clint had bigger dreams. He shocked Hollywood by becoming an acclaimed director with films like Unforgiven and $1 Million Baby, winning 4 Oscars. His personal life created headlines too, relationships with many women and fathering children across 6 decades. At 94, this Hollywood rebel still directs movies, proving his famous line true, "I'm like a good wine. They don't want to drink the whole bottle, but they'll have a glass."
Back up here. Just you?
Just me.
Dick Van Dyke. Born December 13, 1925 in Missouri, Dick Van Dyke's path to stardom began after serving in the Air Force during World War II. His big break came on Broadway in Bye Bye Birdie, winning a Tony Award. Television made him a household name with The Dick Van Dyke Show, alongside Mary Tyler Moore. Movie magic followed when he danced with penguins in Mary Poppins and floated on laughter in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Behind the fame, Dick battled a secret drinking problem before finding sobriety in the 1970s. At 72, he shocked everyone by marrying makeup artist Arlene Silver, 46 years his junior. Now 99, Dick still dances and sings, recently appearing in Mary Poppins Returns. His secret to longevity? Keep moving. This beloved entertainer proves that with enough heart, you can indeed stay forever young. Doc Severinsen. Born July 7, 1927 in Arlington, Oregon, Carl Doc Severinsen got his nickname as a child because his father was a dentist. At just 7 years old, he amazed everyone by joining the high school band. His golden trumpet skills led him to big bands before landing the most important job of his life, music director for The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. For 30 years, his flashy outfits and brilliant playing made him famous in millions of homes every night. Behind the glitter, Doc faced personal challenges through 3 marriages. When the show ended in 1992, many thought Doc would fade away. Instead, he shocked everyone by continuing to tour well into his 90s. Now 97, this trumpet legend still practices hours daily, proving true passion never grows old. His secret? I've never worked a day in my life because I love what I do. Estelle Parsons. Estelle Parsons was born on November 20th, 1927, in Lynn, Massachusetts. From an early age, she had a passion for performance, but her journey to stardom was far from ordinary. Initially, she pursued law at Boston University, but soon realized that her heart belonged to the arts. In the 1950s, she moved to New York, working first as a writer and producer for The Today Show. But Broadway called, and Parsons took the stage, dazzling audiences with her raw talent. Her breakthrough came in 1967 when she won an Academy Award for Bonnie and Clyde, proving she was a force to be reckoned with. From stage to screen, Parsons became a respected character actress, later charming TV audiences as Beverly Harris on Roseanne. Now 97, she remains a living legend of Hollywood's golden age. Ava Marie Saint. Ava Marie Saint was born on July 4, 1924, in Newark, New Jersey. From a young age, she was drawn to acting, studying theater at Bowling Green State University. Her talent soon led her to television and Broadway, where she gained recognition for her emotional depth. Her big break came in 1954, when she starred opposite Marlon Brando in On the Waterfront. The role won her an Academy Award and launched her into Hollywood's elite. In 1959, Alfred Hitchcock cast her in North by Northwest, cementing her status as a leading lady. Saint continued to shine in film and television for decades. Now 99, she remains a symbol of Golden Age Hollywood's grace and talent. Jean Shalit was born on March 25, 1926, in New York City. From an early age, he had a gift for words and a sharp sense of humor. he began his career as a writer, contributing witty reviews to magazines and newspapers. In 1970, he joined NBC's Today Show as a film critic, quickly becoming a household name. With his signature bushy mustache, colorful bow ties, and pun-filled reviews, Shalit entertained audiences for over 40 years. Unlike many critics, he blended humor with insight, making movies accessible to all. Even after retiring in 2010, his legacy as one of America's most unique film critics remains. His reviews, like his personality, were unforgettable. Jacqueline White was born on November 27, 1922, in Beverly Hills, California. Unlike many aspiring actresses, she grew up near Hollywood's bright lights. While studying at UCLA, a talent scout spotted her, leading to a contract with MGM in the early 1940s. White appeared in films like Crossfire, 1947, and The Narrow Margin, 1952, gaining praise for her poise and natural charm. Though she worked alongside stars like Robert Mitchum, she never sought the spotlight. Surprisingly, she retired early to focus on family life, leaving Hollywood at the height of her success. Decades later, film noir fans rediscovered her work, celebrating her contributions. Now 102, Jacqueline White remains a cherished figure among classic movie lovers. James Hong was born on February 22, 1929, in Minneapolis, Minnesota, to Chinese immigrant parents. Fascinated by entertainment, he first studied civil engineering at USC, but found his true passion in acting. While working as a road engineer, he secretly honed his craft, dubbing voices for Asian films. His big break came in the 1950s when he appeared on You Bet Your Life with Groucho Marx. Soon, Hollywood took notice. Over decades, Hong built an unmatched career, acting in over 600 films and TV shows, including Blade Runner, Big Trouble in Little China, and Kung Fu Panda. Despite early struggles with Hollywood's limited roles for Asian actors, he became a trailblazer. At 96, he remains a legendary presence in entertainment. June Lockhart was born on June 25, 1925, in New York City, into a family of actors. Her parents, Jean and Kathleen Lockhart, were Hollywood veterans, making her path to stardom almost inevitable. She made her film debut in A Christmas Carol, 1938, at just 13, acting alongside her father. By the 1950s, Lockhart had transitioned to television, where she found lasting fame. As Ruth Martin in Lassie, 1958 to 1964, she became America's favorite TV mom. Later, she played Maureen Robinson in Lost in Space, 1965 to 1968, proving she could shine in both heartwarming and adventurous roles. Her career spanned decades, from westerns to science fiction, always bringing warmth and intelligence to her characters. Now, 99, she remains a beloved Hollywood icon. Lee Grant was born on October 31, 1925, in New York City. A child prodigy, she made her Broadway debut at just 4 years old. By the 1950s, she was a rising star, earning an Oscar nomination for Detective Story, 1951. But her success was abruptly halted. She was blacklisted during the McCarthy era for refusing to testify against her husband. For over a decade, Hollywood shut its doors, but Grant never gave up. When the blacklist lifted, she returned stronger than ever, winning an Oscar for Shampoo, 1975, and directing acclaimed documentaries. Her resilience made her a Hollywood survivor. Now 99, Grant's legacy is not just talent, but triumph over adversity. Marion Ross was born on October 25, 1928, in Watertown, Minnesota. As a child, she dreamed of acting and changed the spelling of her name from Marion to Marion, believing it looked more sophisticated. She studied drama at San Diego State University and soon found work in Hollywood. Throughout the 1950s and 60s, she appeared in films and TV shows, but struggled to land major roles. Everything changed in 1974 when she was cast as Marion Cunningham on Happy Days. Her warmth and charm made her one of television's most beloved mothers. Even after Happy Days ended, Ross remained a sought-after actress. Now 96, she is celebrated as a television icon whose legacy continues to bring joy. Hold on to your movie tickets, folks. That's all for part 1 of our Hollywood Legends journey. Next time, we're revealing the untold stories of Mel Brooks, Hitchcock's favorite leading lady, and the beloved Mr. Feeney of television fame. Plus, we'll introduce you to a Hollywood survivor who's reached the astounding age of 105. Will your favorite star be featured? Don't miss part 2 of our special celebration of these remarkable survivors of Hollywood's golden era. Hit subscribe now, because just like in the movies, you won't want to miss what happens next.